I was helping Mr. Gruber type up the latest chapter of his book, The World and Its Wonders. Though it's a bit difficult with pause. Where's the W again, Mr. Gruber?
Right next to the... Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Gruber. Mr. Gruber and I were just back from Canada and the Winter Carnival in Quebec City. In February, there are carnivals all over the world. Venice, Rio de Janeiro, New Orleans. And if Quebec's carnival isn't the oldest, it must be one of the coldest.
Are you sure you are warm enough, Mr. Brown?
Well, you said we were going to an ice palace.
Yes. Let me just check this map and...
It's beautiful.
Qui êtes-vous?
Ah!
Oh.
Je suis Bonhomme. I'm ambassador of the Winter Carnival. And this palace is my home.
I'm sorry I didn't knock before I came in. I'm Paddington Brown from darkest Peru and 32 Windsor Gardens, London.
I'm so happy to welcome my first visitor, especially one all the way from London and darkest Peru. Come, it is time to officially open the Carnival. Bienvenue tout le monde! My friend Paddington and I declare the Quebec Winter Carnival open!
Why, Mr. Brown, where have you been?
At Mr. Bonhomme's house.
This will be wonderful for the world and its wonders. What were your impressions of the Ice Palace, Mr. Brown?
Very icy. And very hard.
Speaking of which, Paddington, you must enter the ice sculpture contest. Well, I'm off. I have a parade to lead.
Making a sculpture out of ice was a lot harder than I thought. And well, I'm afraid Mr. Gruber wasn't the best model.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Oh, Mr. Gruber, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Paddington, may I give you a petit word of advice? Sculpt something you know and love.
Careful. It's getting stickier because of the cold.
It can't be too sticky when it comes to marmalade, Mr. Gruber.
Hurry, Mr. Brown. The judges are coming.
Petit, too small.
Petit, too small.
There, Mr. Brown. I think your sculpture is lovely.
Something is missing.
Something's missing. Something was missing. Oh, regardez, look!
Mais c'est magnifique!
First prize. And what is the title of your masterpiece?
Man contemplating a...
Marmalade sandwich.
First prize. This'll be a wonderful shot.
Merci, thank you very much. My name is Bernard, and you are...
Paddington Brown. Bernard. That's a nice name.
Well, Paddington, you and I make a great team.
Teamwork. That's like me and Mr. Gruber. I get into trouble, adventures, and...
I write about them for my book.
Say, how would you two like to help me in the canoe race?
Still trying to make up a team, eh, Bernard? You must be getting desperate.
Desperate? I wonder what he meant by that.
That Sylvain, he is so rude, just because his team has won the canoe race for the last 10 years.
10 years? That's too much for anyone. Do you feel like lending a paw, Mr. Brown?
Why not, Mr. Gruber? I soon found out why not. That's where we're going canoeing. What about all the ice?
That's why we need you at the front of the canoe to direct us around the ice floes.
And these wetsuits are in case we fall in the water.
I think I would sooner have a dry suit and stay on land.
So, young bear, want to make the race a little more interesting?
I think this is quite interesting enough, thank you.
No, I mean, shall we make a little bet on who will win the race?
Oh, why, yes, I will make a bet. I bet 1 pot of Mrs. Bird's finest marmalade for,
For 1 jug of Quebec's finest maple syrup.
The race was suddenly very serious.
À vos marques? Prêts?
This way! That way! That should have been this way. This is like boating and tobogganing. Ah!
Mr. Brown!
The winner, Paddington's team, by a nose.
What a team! Paddington, you were brilliant!
This will be a wonderful shot for the world and its...
Teamwork really does count, though it's too bad Mr. Gruber caught that nasty cold when he fell in the St. Lawrence River.
Ready, Mr. Brown?
Ready, Mr. Gruber? I won the maple syrup, and believe it or not, it's even stickier than marmalade.
Oh,